Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? And how is this year going for you? Ramadan Kareem to everyone who's joining. And I think 9 days have passed during Ramadan month. So, Ramadan Kareem to everybody who's fasting and who's not fasting for them also. It's a very auspicious time. Those who are joining for the first time, I'll brief you that I have started this series of Friday Story Time to share my personal stories to inspire you. And today's story I have taken from my book, Monk Mom. It's the 44th story, I think, in this book. I have not seen the number, but yeah, it's the 44th story. And I'm live today on LinkedIn, Facebook, my page, and my personal page. I don't know what it is called, but the other personal page, YouTube, podcast, and other places. Instagram, I'll be uploading it later. So that's the thing. And during this month of Ramadan, I'm posting 30 inspirational videos for all days of Ramadan. So if you have missed it, you can see it's available on different social media platforms. It's available. You can see there. And every day I'm posting one video to celebrate that day in a different way. Like the today is the giving voice to your idea. So that video I have uploaded. If you have not seen, please see. It's less than 20-second videos. Each one of them is less than 20 seconds. So please write hello from where you're joining, what's your plan, how are things at your end, and please share your stories. I love to hear your stories. Today's story is about embrace fear. So let's get started with this. Please write in comments from where you are joining, and I would love to hear from you. So today's story, it happened few years back when we went to Budapest, and we were there on vacation, family vacation. And hi, Tika, it's nice to hear from you. So we were there in Budapest a couple of days. We enjoyed the place. It's lovely place and amazing people. I love that. And so it was a last day for us, and we had to leave for our come back to Dubai. And so our flight was there in few hours. And my daughter insisted that she wanted to go to nearby park to play. We had couple of hours, so we finished our packing and then we went there. When we went there, she had something already in her mind. I maybe while going or commuting, she saw something. So that's why she was insisting to go there. And when we went there, so there was a monkey bar kind of a thing, that metal mash kind of thing on which kids climb, and that kind of thing was there. So it was square on both sides. And on top of it, there was a rope, like the mash of rope. So kids have to climb from one side, and then they have to go through that mash. They have to crawl on that rope mash, and then they have to come out from the other one. She was quite young that time, so she knew how to climb on monkey bar, so she did that. But the moment she reached on top and she had to cross that the rope mash kind of a thing, I don't know the exact term for it. So when she was doing it, she couldn't do that because it was shaking, and she had to really look down and crawl over it. So she was terrified and she started crying. So I said, okay, it's okay. If you don't want to do, that's the choice you can make, and you can always come down. And she started crying and she said, no, I want to do it. And I said, okay, go ahead. And she responded, but I'm terrified. I'm so scared. I feel I can't do it. So I told her, it's okay. If you feel you can't do it, do you want to come down? I asked her. And she said, no, I don't want to come down, but I'm scared to go ahead. So I said, you can't be in that place forever. Like either you have to come down or you have to go ahead. Either thing, you have to make a choice. So, but she said, no, I'm not going home. I'm not going back to Dubai until I do it. And she was really terrified. She started crying, but she was not ready to come down. And she said, Amma, I'm very scared. And I was so happy to hear that. I said, that's great. That's great that you are scared. And she gave me a look. Then I explained her. When you're scared to do something, it means you're doing it for the first time. You're stretching your limits. You're trying something new which you have never, ever, ever tried. That's amazing because you're not doing something routinely what you do. You're stretching your limits and you are about to achieve something, get something bigger in your life. So it's amazing. And I explained her, if I'm in your place standing on that top and I have to crawl through that shaking rope mash, of course I will feel exactly the same way. Now you are sitting there and you have to make a choice. Do you want to go ahead and crawl and feel happy about it? Or do you want to just come down and always feel that you did not do that? What do you want to do? She decided, of course she decided before my all this yarn of giving thing, but she already decided in her mind that she is going to continue it, finish it, no matter what, how much time it takes and how many attempts she has to make. So we said, okay, we had around 4 or 5 hours. We finished our packing. So we decided, okay, we'll sit. There was a bench and there was nobody in the park because it was a working day. So there were not many people in the park. So we were sitting there, me and my husband. She tried almost 20 times. And every time she comes down, she goes up, she said, I will do it. And every time she was terrified and she's crying and coming down. And it's so, sometimes as parents, we feel that, oh, our child is crying, so we feel hurt. But as parents, sometimes it's okay to feel that hurt. Why? Because there is a pride in seeing that our kids are pushing their limits and trying to achieve something more than what they think they can do. So we were just sitting quietly and we tried to tell her some strategies, but it was not working out. Her brain was trying to figure out how exactly she can do it. And eventually, after 20 or 25 attempts, she did it. And she was so happy, so happy. Like it was a very big achievement for her. She was very young that time, so she was really happy. And then after that, she did many more couple of times. It was difficult for us to pull her out of the that park, the kids play area, and go back to hotel to come back to Dubai. But the thing is that she enjoyed it. And so why I chose this story today is that many times we feel in our life that that's it, I'm done. This is a maximum I can do in my life. But if you push your limit little more, where you feel little scared, little terrified, then you'll achieve more and you will become more eventually. So today I want you to think about it and reflect on your life. What is your plan for full day? Are you going to do the routine thing what you have done for last 10, 20, 30 years? Are you going to do exactly same thing today also? Or today you want to celebrate by investing little more in your fear, in your you feel terrified and you do something little more than what you have done last time. It could be taking on a new course, it could be going to a new place, not following the route which you always follow. It could be talking to somebody. If you're an introvert and you're scared to talk to people, just going out and meeting to people, or doing something for society. It could be anything which terrifies you, or recording a video. It could be a posting an article on LinkedIn. It could be anything. So do something which stretches your limit and you will surprise yourself, because I have seen it. This is just one of these stories. Actually, in this series, I take my personal stories, but I have seen, because I work with thousands of people and I see so many amazing stories when people stretch their limits, push themselves, face their fear, how many big things they achieve in their life. I really want to see all of you succeed in life, achieve your goals, be happy, and be much more today than what you were yesterday, because you are capable of so many things. So, if anything I can help you with, please write in message or comments, and I'll try my best to help you. And all the best. It's really always nice to connect with you. I know it's a Friday, it's a prayer time, and people are in, like, they are not able to join. They send me message later. That's perfectly fine. It's a recorded, it will be available on different platforms, so you can always see it on different platforms. So all the best, happy weekend, enjoy your life.